That was good. Thank you very much. I love Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr., new sponsor. Carl's Jr.
Sponsor plug.
Sponsor plug. We interrupt this for a sponsor plug.
I highly recommend the El Diablo.
You had the El Diablo while I had the Western Bacon Cheeseburger with an onion ring.
That's my fourth favorite.
How good are those?
Well, the El Diablo has jalapeno poppers on the sandwich.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
It is.
You know, here's the deal. Thanks to Carl's Jr., once again, sponsor plug, I'm probably going to gain, for the first time in my life, 25 pounds, which is good because I'm a skinny dude. I need to pack on some pounds.
I don't know that that's a plug they want to have in there.
Well, hey, trust me.
If you're too
Carl's
skinny,
Jr., no. All the skinny guys head to Carl's Jr. We're going to make this work.
Yeah, so you can look like me. Nice and fat.
You're not fat. You're looking healthy, man.
Aw, you're so nice.
I do what I can. I do what I can, my man.
So hitting the road trip.
We're on the road again.
How about that? This is good.
You know what's cool about a road trip is you end up getting into really deep conversations about, because you're like, oh god, we got 4 hours to kill, man. Right. You know, so you end up like drawing out each conversation like much more in depth than you would any other time.
Either that, or you're on your phone the entire time playing a game.
Well,
one or the other.
Maybe you are. Someone has to drive here, buddy.
All right, I won't get on my phone.
Yeah, so I mean, hey, you know.
Could you imagine this video if I was on my phone the whole time and you were driving?
Yeah, that'd be real spectacular. People would love that. Jeez, what a joke.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, road trips. I eat too much junk food. Beef jerky and...
wait, corn nuts, man. Oh. It's not a road trip without corn nuts.
That'll break your teeth.
Oh, God. Now, there's a couple strategies you can use on a corn nut. Do you suck it and let it sit in the side of your cheek like a squirrel for about, half an hour, get it all soft, and then chew it? Or do you just bust right into that thing right off the bat?
You know, that's a personal preference that needs to be called by the individual. My take is...
Let's hear your take.
I bite into it. Because after
you just go for it.
Just go for it.
So you're into the salt. You really want to get as much salt, because I think each corn nut has about an acre worth of salt in it. I mean, it's got some serious salt. I'm telling you, man. I mean, it's like each corn nut is like basically encapsulated in one of those salt things that a cow licks.
Well, I quit eating them just because they're too hard.
Oh, they are. They can't be good for your teeth.
No.
I mean, it's got to be like chewing ice. I mean, it's got to be the number one or two things that a dentist tells you not to do is eat corn nuts. I mean, they should have a warning on the side of those things. Yeah. Not approved by your dentist.
Yep, not chewable.
Not chewable. Man.
Suck on it and spit it out.
And what is a corn nut anyway? Is it really corn? Or is it a nut?
That is a question for the ages.
I mean, we need to call like Alex Trebek or Pat Sajak or somebody.
Well, you have to ask him in the form of a question.
Well, okay. Can you do that for me? I'm driving here. I got responsibilities.
Yeah, let's Google that. We could Google that. Do you want me to Google it now, or do you want to just keep on driving?
Go ahead and Google it.
Okay, you talk, I'll Google.
Yeah, you Google, I'll talk, you drive. And because we want to get the answers for you out there, our viewers, we don't want to leave them hanging. I mean, forget about us. Can't leave these people hanging. Hey, if anyone knows how to find out, well, not how to find out, we're finding how to find out. We want to know. Place your bets now, people. Place your bets. Is it a corn or is it a nut?
The question I'm asking is, what is a corn nut? Is that the question? The proper question?
That's close enough. Give it a go. See what it comes up with.
Oh, it's a corn kernel.
It is. Why is it so large, though? Because it's literally like 3 times bigger than a normal piece of corn.
And it looks like other people had the same question because there's a website dedicated to it.
Really?
Yeah. Corn nuts are not nuts, but they are corn. Kernels are soaked in water and then toasted.
Really? So they soak up. Okay, interesting.
And then they, of course, dry them out to make them as hard as a rock.
Oh my God, those things are so freaking hard. Unbelievable.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's like basically, eating a bag of marbles. Those things are incredible.
Well, how about some beef jerkies? I mean, come on, those things can be rough. It's like chewing on your belt.
You're right. Oh my God, those things are they're so good though.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. The different flavors and different brands.
Those things have to be like carcinogenic though, don't they? I mean, that can't be any safer than just chewing on a whole can of Copenhagen, can it? I mean, it's just like tarred meat. What is that?
It's leather. That's what it is. Yeah, they take meat, they dry it out, and make it as hard as it can be. And that's not good for me. It hurts my jaw sometimes.
I know. You almost get that like TMJ thing or whatever with your jaw.
Yep.
What are we, a dentist show? We're talking about all these dental problems.
Well, what else do people eat when they go on road trips? Like what's their go-to food? Mine's beef jerky. Yours is obviously a corn nut.
That's all about the corn nut.
So, I mean, there's chips, but that's boring. I got my go-to.
Plus, the problem with chips is you have to reach into the bag to get the chip. Then you get the greasy fingers. It's just a big mess.
So I'm guessing we chew on the things we chose because you don't have to continually grab another one, and it's not messy.
Oh, you're right. And with the key is on the corn nut bag is you rip it off just in the little corner so that only one or two can come out at a time.
Oh,
right, and you can just go like this without crashing. It's kind of key. Now that would be great product placement for my sponsor, Glory Hole Corn Nuts. Wait, that probably doesn't work. No, I don't know.
I don't know about that.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember the name of the corn nut company. Can you Google that?
I could Google that. I was just on the page, so it's right in my browsing history. Believe it or not.
Absolutely, I love it.
It is. Well, the name of the brand is Corn Nuts.
Now, come on, really? The brand? You gotta be kidding me. Wow, that's okay. That's pretty cool to actually own the name of the thing.
It's like calling it beef jerky.
Wow.
It's just a matter of when
it's like Kleenex or Xerox or.
Well, it's a brand that comes accustomed to be an everyday word, which is exactly where you want to be in this in a business.
In the business of businesses,
right?
Which we clearly are. Now, what do we have going? Look at this. I wish you guys could see what we're following here. It looks like we've got some little tiny car with a huge trailer. The trailer is bigger than the car, and then on the car is the world's smallest rototiller. What is that? Is that a rototiller? An edger? What is that?
Stump machine.
Stunt machine?
Stump remover.
Oh, okay. Someone's got a big stump in their yard. These are the kind of things you see on a road trip, and they really are really what keeps our viewers coming back. Right?
Yes. Absolutely. I mean,
what other show do you get to talk about a stump remover? I mean, my God. I guess I'll go. What's the
dust devil?
Whoa, look at that.
Got ourselves a dust devil in Arizona. Imagine that.
We've got some crazy stuff going on here. What's the speed limit here? Is it 65 or 75?
102.
I wish I could do that. I think it's 65.
My guess would be 65.
Okay, then I really don't want to go over 75.
If you're going to be in the business of driving around the country, you might want to stay in the speed limit.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you see the episode of driving in cars with comedians and getting coffee with Jerry Seinfeld? And he picked up, I think it was Chris Rock, and they got pulled over.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, got pulled over, got a ticket with his Ferrari that he had.
Oh, man. Yeah, that is one hilarious show, I gotta say.
Comedians in cars getting coffee.
Yes, it's all about the 3 C's, baby. The 3 C's. We only got 2 of them here. We got a car and, well, wait, that's only one. We got the 1 C. Will that work for anybody? Will that work? I don't know. We do what we can here over at the 1 C.
Well, it's quite the vehicle you have here. I love the ride. It's smooth. It's comfortable. I feel like I'm in a spaceship with all this, the huge, like the TV's bigger than the one in my living room.
It's pretty amazing.
It's huge, and I can see everything.
Yeah, it's I can't ever see going back to a normal car after having one of these. It's really, it's transformational. Really, it's pretty cool. I mean, just never to stop at a gas station makes it's so nice. And you wake up with it. It's like a cell phone. We were in the cell phone business, or I was and used to are.
Yes, I am.
But it's the same thing. You plug it in at night. So that took you 4 seconds to actually plug it in.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you wake up in the morning and you have a full charge. So, how often do you go more than 230 miles in a day?
Yeah.
Not very often. And if you do, then you hit the supercharger.
And I hate stopping to get gas. I mean, it's annoying.
Right.
It's dirty. It's for the birds, is what it is.
It's for the birds, man.
I'll take one of these cars every day.
Yeah. That's one of the things I was a little concerned about when I first got it was, am I going to get stuck somewhere?
Mm-hmm.
Could not be farther from the truth.
Mm-hmm.
Could not. And now, it's amazing how fast the supercharger network is growing. They're putting in 10 or 15 a month, in the U.S. alone. So I think when I originally got the car, there was around 100, and now there's close to 200. So you really can go pretty much. There's only like 2 states that right now are a little hard to get to. I believe North Dakota and Arkansas. But within probably another 6 months to a year, even those will be covered, and there's really nowhere you won't be able to go without the superchargers. Now, there's obviously too, there's plenty of other places you can charge the car. You don't have to do the superchargers, but the benefit of the supercharger obviously is A, it's free, and B, it's super fast. So ideally you want to hit the superchargers, but it's not your only option.
So, did not know that.
Yep. So anyway, here's the moment in this show where we have a awkward silence.
Quiet lull.
You want to have a lull?
Let's
do a lull right now. Ready? Go.
You want to get on the other lane?
Dude, it was just about to get awkward, man. It was just about to get really awkward.